Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today we're on ANUBIS and I'm going to show you some really useful smokes that you'll be able to utilize on T-side. Now the first two smokes I'm going to show you is to smoke off mid and to smoke off E-box. They're both thrown from the same position, so if you get yourself stuck into this part of the archway where this door is, to smoke off mid is going to be on this corner of this wall and the roof. So it's a left click and jump throw. And to smoke off E-box, going to be on this corner underneath this piece of timber, and this is also a left click and jump throw. And what that's going to do, your first smoke lands here, and that's to smoke off CT, and your second smoke is down here to smoke off E-box. So if I'm playing in E-box, I'm unable to see, and if I'm playing mid, I'm unable to see. However, I could be mid doors, but there's a way that you could smoke this as well. So to smoke off mid doors, what you want to do is come into spawn, and you're going to get yourself stuck into this corner of the truck and the wall, and it's going to be in the middle of this window and this piece of timber. So in the middle, but at the height of the roof, and you're going to take a tiny step forward. It doesn't have to be much, but you're going to take a tiny step forward and throw at the same time. So what that's going to do, it's going to bounce off the walls and it's going to smoke off this part of mid. So you can either have CT smoked, or you can have this smoked, or you could have both, but it's just another way that you can try and take mid control. Now you may want to go mid to B, or you might have one person going towards B through mid. There's a way that you can smoke off a connector or camera, whatever you'd like to call it. If you come to this part of the map and get yourself stuck into this poster, and then you're going to aim at this crack that's on the wall. And this is going to be a left click and jump throw as well. And what that's going to do is going to fly over. It may break the glass, it doesn't really matter, but it's going to land in camera or connector, and it's going to completely isolate the players that are on A side. Now there's a way that you can smoke off in mid as well. You can smoke off this part of mid, or the smoke actually lands more so here, but it completely blocks any player that's rotating from B to mid or to A. And I'll show you how to smoke that now. If you come to this part of the map and you're going to get yourself stuck into this piece of timber that's on the wall, and you're going to aim at the bottom corner of this window. And this is just a left click and jump throw as well. And as I said, what it's going to do, it's going to bounce off the back wall and it's going to land here. Now this will plume and reach all sides. Any player that's coming from B can't see through mid. They can't rotate to mid. They can't rotate to A safely. So this is a pretty powerful smoke as well. Now there's two smokes I'd like to show you for A site. They're both pretty simple. One's to smoke that A connector or camera, whatever you'd like to call it, and one's to smoke off heaven. To smoke off heaven, you get yourself stuck into this corner here, and it's halfway between the top of this box and this part of the box. It's exactly halfway. So it's around here, and this is a left click and jump throw as well. And what that's going to do is it's going to land in heaven and fully plume and block that off. Now there is a split second, as you can see, that it takes before all of that is covered. So just make sure that you're aware of that. So to smoke off that A connector or camera, what you want to do is you're going to come up onto this part of the box. You're going to be aiming at the middle of this archway. It's going to be about here, but it's going to be at the top of the roof here, just along this line here. And this is a simple left click and throw. So what you do, you throw that there, it's going to bounce inside and it's going to smoke off that. So any player that's rotating from B or from mid coming to A, they're going to be smoked off. So that's a really useful smoke to throw as well. Now you may want to rush B, and the simplest smoke to rushing B is to smoke off the cross that's here, and there's a way that you can do that from spawn. So from spawn, what you're going to do is you're going to run up these steps that are here and get yourself stuck onto this corner, and then you see this black mark on the wall. What you're going to do, it's going to be a left click and jump throw from there. And that's really simple. It's going to bounce and it's going to land in the cross to B site. And now you're able, potentially, depending on what your strat is, you're able to rush B. But there are three smokes I'm going to show you for B site that gives you full control. Now to take full control of B site, there's three different smokes and they're all thrown from the same position. What you're going to do, you're going to get yourself stuck into this corner. The first one smokes off CT and it's going to be at this part of the cross on the wall. That's just a simple left click and throw. The second one on this little broken part of the wall, that's a simple left click and throw. That's going to smoke off CT or bricks where they run out, or temple, whatever you'd like to call it. And then from this little archway, but at the top here, you left click and throw this, and that's going to smoke off E-box. So if we go into sight, your CT long is smoked, your CT Temple is smoked, and your CT E-Box is smoked as well. Alright guys, so that's another video today for you on ANUBIS. I hope these smokes are really useful for you to utilize in a comp game. Let me know how you go. I'm planning on making another video, probably on Ancient this time. I hope you're looking forward to it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.